Okay, hi everyone, back here recording another video. Decided to step away from running Leyline in the main deck for now. So I've shifted that across to the sideboard and gone for my super greedy high aura count. So yeah, 22 1-drop auras, 6 2-drop auras. I've got all the glitters in the 2-drop aura slots. Other than Daybreak, just because I think that your 2 mana enchantments need to add at least 2 power, if not 3. And you know, that's Spirit Mantle's great evasiveness wise, but it doesn't really add a lot power wise. So it leaves you behind in a few matchups. And I think Gristburn, although it's not proper evasiveness, it's pseudo evasiveness, but I think it's good enough most of the time. So yeah, in my 1-drop aura slot, so I've gone for 3 Cartouche, 4 Ethereal Armor, 3 Gristburn, 4 Hyena Umbra, 2 Sentinel's Eyes, 4 Rancor, and 2 Spider Umbra. So I've gone back up to 6 instances of Totem Armor, still keeping the 2 Sentinels as is. And I've just gone for a 3-3 split between Gristburn and Cartouche of Solidarity. My logic being behind this configuration, I think it gives it the most balance against a diverse meta game. And I think if we come up against things like Mono Red Prowess or Death Shadow or humans, we're really going to want the Cartouche of Solidarity out there to add a chump blocker. You want your evasiveness against Death Shadow, you want it against things like Amulet Titan as well, so you can just fly over the top. And actually maybe the weakest card in my main deck at the moment is Sentinel's Eyes. Maybe I'll experiment with removing them next, and just doing the same thing I've been doing but without Sentinel's Eyes in the list. So over on the sideboard, it's pretty similar to what I've been doing, but I've had to cut stuff out because I haven't moved any of my sideboard cards into the main deck. I've left them in the sideboard. So I've trimmed Force of Vigor, a Leyline, well they were in the deck but I'm only running 3 instead of 4, a Path and a Grafdigger's Cage, and yeah, but still the same sort of idea about the sideboard plan and what we're going for. Yeah. So that's all sweet. We'll just jump into a league now. Alright, and we have found our match. 7 quad 1. We are on the draw. Alright, this hand is not good enough. We'll mulligan it. 1 aura hand is not where we want to be against anyone. Maybe if we've mulled down to 5 and our creatures core Spirit Dancer, but even then. Alright, yeah, this hand is way better, so we'll keep it. Bottom of the Horizon Canopy, done. Hope to not get Thoughtsist. Snow Forest, Hierarch. I'm guessing it's a Bant control deck. Snow Forest, and like it's not humans because humans don't play forest, they play plains and island, I'm pretty sure. That's the 2 basic land. So it could be getting spell quelled here, which would really suck. Spell Queller's best friend is Noble Hierarch. I'll tell you that much. It's, it allows them to cast it on turn 2, and it allows it to attack as a 3/4. Like, it's just very strong pairing. Oh, we're getting B-clicked? We are getting V-clicked. That's interesting. Alright, so you can say goodbye to our Daybreak Coroner, I'm pretty sure. Our hand's absolutely gas anyway, though, so I think we're okay. Surely they remove it. Maybe they're just running ahead down. Alright, they got rid of a hyena umbra. Makes me kind of think that they've got a force of negation here. Let's play out our core spirit dancer because of the read I've got at the moment. Wait. What did they choose? Yeah, they chose Hyena Umbra. And we drew a card. So we drew... They took a Hyena Umbra, we drew one, and then we drew Horizon Canopy for turn. Okay, this is some sort of wacky combo deck here. Oh, it's Flicker. Gross. At least I can only target his creatures. Alright, there's the path. Still got to stop on our draw step here. Okay, so he didn't have any force of negation, and he didn't ever hold up Spell Queller. And he also had a chance to get rid of Daybreak Coronet, but didn't. Interesting stuff. Man, this deck is like all and centered around ETBs. How good would Hushbringer be here? Holy cow. I love it when we literally only draw lands. It feels so satisfying. Is he in a Brazen Borrower or a Rancor? Oh, that is dirty. Alright, now he's going to exile his own creature. I mean, we didn't assign any damage to it, so that doesn't really do anything. So he's got an Ice Fang in hand now. Our opponent's not that familiar with Bogles by the looks of it. I mean, he saw our opening hand with Rancor, Hainumber, and Daybreak in it. Oh, he's got a Venser. Wow. Man, he's like full on the ETBs. He'd be wrecked by Hushbringer or Torpor. Alright. I'm not really sure what we would want from our sideboards for our opponent's deck. I have a feeling like he's combo, so he could be playing Collected Company or Court of Calling. And we might want some small amount of removal as well. So he is Bant colors. Do you think we need to be worried about Stoneblade? I'm not sure. Not sure. Let's bring in a couple of Dramoka's Command as well. And then we'll take out the clunky stuff. So we'll take out all the glitters. We'll take out a Gristburn because he's got flyers. Yep. That'll do it. Yeah, cool. This hand works. Noble Hierarch hands are strong. Man, it's been really nice if we are on the play. Then we just turn to Dramoka's Command is Noble. Alright, he's casting that, so that's good. Deputy of Detention, man, this is going to be a hard slog. Start off with our Cartouche. I'm guessing he's going to Deputy in this next turn, so I might play out my Spider Umbra to make it as awkward as possible for him so he can't take our Rancor. Ooh. Excuse me. I reckon the only non-ETB cards in his deck are Hierarch, Land, and Path. Alright, he's getting a lot of draws off of his Coiling Oracle. He used a rebound on his Ephermerate. Infuriate. Alright, now he's got Force of Negation in hand too, so that's a bit of a bummer. Because he's gonna like try to play at flash speed and Force of Negation's gonna make me want to cast my removal during his turn. I'm surprised it wasn't an Euro. Alright. See if this resolves. I don't really see anything on his board I want to kill at the moment. I think I want to save it for the Deputy of Detention. Alright, he's cast Force and he's got rid of Soul Herder. Yeah, that's the stupid Spirit Lord thing, right? Man, I should really run Veil of Summer. Seems it's legal. You can just path our token here. I think I want to start attacking with more than one creature. I don't know how you spell niche, but I reckon it's something along those lines. All have way too many power cards. So that's how you spell niche. Our opponent is better at English than me. Well, you know. Yep. That's fine. Oh wow, he's got two of them. Sucks for us. Man. Fogged both our attacks. Gross. And he's still got a deputy there. And he's returned Force of Negation to his hand, so that's not great. That's not great at all. I wonder if this deck plays Teferi to stop people from interacting with it. See, get another one of them. Yep. Oh, that's pretty smart. So he only cast one. He only rebounded one so that he could return the other with Eternal Witness. So you got some sort of like lock going on here with those. Maybe. Alright. So yeah, maybe umbering up the token wasn't the smartest when he has the deputy, but that's okay. That is okay. I was going to play this Boggle post-combat, but then I forgot. Too busy having a nice chat. Not that we could block with the Exalted trigger anyway, but yes. Well, he's got a force of negation, so... It looks like he set it up so he can just reoccur his force of negation as well. Reoccur his draws, so now he's going to flicker his deputy. Take an aura. Yeah. So he's probably going to take the Spider Umbra, yep. And this is such an efficient 1-mana spell. Works really well with his deck. I forget how it wins again, but yeah. Oh, really? Weird. Very weird. Alright, so now in response to this we might want to do something while we can. Yeah. I choose the target. I think my opponent's like super far ahead here, so it doesn't matter. But, watch out for So yeah, hopefully we draw an aura, he'll counter with his Force of Negation, then we can deploy Daybreak Coronet out. I totally don't know how to spell card names, by the way, obviously. But yeah, you get the idea. Leading Arbiter and Ghost Quarter is a very, very funny interaction on Moto. Yeah. So I don't think I'm winning this particular game here. No. Those two add stops in. So you're returning his deputy. That's annoying. Goodbye, Core Spirit Dancer. It's so silly that he just gets to keep them all with his Eternal Witness. That's such a broken interaction. So yeah, goodbye Core Spirit Dancer here. Deputy is coming for you. Can't remember how this deck wins. Maybe it just goes super wide and attacks. Knight of Autumn's good tech. That's gonna really hurt us. Yeah, I'm just going to concede this game. My commentary's been super lackluster. I'm too busy having a nice social affair with my opponent here. So yeah, we want the Graveyard Hate here. I don't think we want Grafdigger's Cage. I guess. No. Maybe I want just some cheap removal spells. Core might not be the best. Maybe something like that. I don't think we'll need the Totem Armor from Spider Umbra. Core Spirit Dancer's just gonna get either bounced or exiled or something, and yeah, feels bad path to exiling his creatures, but I might have to. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, well, I'm not throwing this away. Gotta suck if we lose to land screw, but like the hand is literally like god hand. Alright, let's try to resolve this. And we missed on a land drop, so you know, that puts us in a really bad place, as it always does. Yeah, Magic Online is definitely a platform where it pays you to be time efficient, know what your opponent's up to, know how you're going to interact before it gets to your turn or before you draw the card which you use to interact. Of course it's good in professional play as well, as opposed to sitting there punting and thinking for a long time. Alright, so here we can just go for a path on his deputy. Well, that's a good one. Alright, let's go this, and then I think in our end step we go to path the deputy of detention. Okay, he's doing force of negation. That's fine. Let's go for our land now and remove deputy now. If he's got a second force of negation, he takes his hand down to 1 card. Alright, he does. That's okay. So we don't get to do anything this turn. But if we draw land next turn, we can go Hyena plus Daybreak and swing. Alright, he's doing land pass. Land attack, okay. Oh yeah, I guess he's only on 6 minutes. He does have to try and beat us in a timely manner for the clock. Alright, we'll play our first spell. If he's got a counter spell, he'll probably use it now. Alright, so I'm assuming Ethereal Arm is resolving now. Yep, so now we get to attack. Alright, 1 drop, attack for 3. That's fine. 1 card in hand. We're still super ahead on this clock. Alright. Makes it an easy decision, even if he counters this one and we've got another one next turn. He could like block with a Noble Hierarch, flicker the Noble Hierarch. And then he could no. Round pull. Like, he could easily do like a Coiled Oracle, draw the 1 mana exile card, and exile each of our attacks from here. Looks like he's just yeah, fully loaded up on lands and Noble Hierarchs, which is unfortunate. He's pretty dead here. He needs to block with Noble. And again, try to draw a Coiled Oracle or Icebane Coil. I think. Like, he had the pieces. Yeah. Alright, let's get our attack in. So like something like a Blessed Alliance or a Settle Wreckage here would be really, really good for him. Oh wow, he's blocking with Deputy. He must be able to exile it and then take both Daybreaks. And then I put Rancor on top and we trample over the top for damage and kill his Deputy and get our Daybreaks back. So unless he takes the Rancor here, take the Rancor as the line. Yeah, okay, he's made the right line. Well played. No, I want to tell my opponent that was like a good, smart line, but I also don't want to come across as douchey. So put this here. If he wants to exile our core and our upkeep, then we still get our Rancor back and we're fine, right? Alright, so we'll put it back on Glade Cover Scout. There's no need to put it on core. If we put it on core, it'll exile core and the Rancor will go to the graveyard. Then it will go back to our hand, but yeah. He's probably just going to take Rancor here. He needs to. Yep. Alright, so we'll go to combat. Attacks. That was a bit silly. I would have got one more damage through if I didn't equip the Dryad Arbor then, because then I could have equipped Rancor on him once Deputy blocked. So I could have done first strike damage, got the trigger, done regular damage, and dealt one more damage to my opponent. And I'm sure it's a GG. GG. Alright. Indeed. Well, we got there nice and slow in the first match. Nice slow grind. friendlier than some of the other decks and players that have been versing in the previous leagues. Were pigs. Or were pigs. No, it's were pigs. Where would have an A. Alright, so we are on the play. I don't like this hand. We've got 1 mana a creature, and then we've got only 1 mana aura. So it's not the best. Alright, this is pretty much the same, but on a mold of 6. So I guess we'll keep it. Bottom of Bogle. Reshuffle that Bogle. I'm not sure if anyone plays any legacy here or not, but I was watching a league a few months ago with Pascal Maynard, I think it was. He was playing like a Bant Bogle deck, so of course I had to click on it and watch it. Long story short is don't try it, it doesn't work. But yeah, he had like a 1 lander and he was like, oh, 1 lander with Brainstorm. And he was like, okay, so this is where a lot of players will cast it at the end of their opponent's turn, they'll Brainstorm. But what's the smarter move, according to him, I tend to agree with it, is you wait until you draw your next card, and then you can Brainstorm. That way you see 4 cards deep instead of 3, because if you don't see a land in your top 3 cards, you have no way to shuffle it or play around it. And okay, that's a good draw. And yeah, then it's sitting there 4 cards deep, and yeah, you lose the game automatically. Where without doing that, you have a bit of play. So I hope we don't get petty theft here, because you could like petty theft, flash in a 1-drop, and then block. I have a feeling this is spirits, so I don't think I have to worry about that. Mausoleum Wanderer, and then have you got the flash creature as well, gives hexproof, whatever it's called. Yep, there's the rattle chains, gotcha. So that's fine. So now he could like play land, hold up Spell Queller or something, but we're pretty good attacking at the moment. He could look to, if we don't draw any other auras, no, that won't work. I was going to say, hold up Mutavault, Violin a Lord, and then like block with everything, but we've got first strike, so we'll just absolutely wreck him if he does that. Okay, there's a Cura. I'm guessing he's attacking for 4. No? Really? Okay. So I'm pretty sure we've gotten lucky here and our opponent's low rolled pretty hard. We did have like Rankle, which is trample into Daybreak, so then they're going to have a lot of trouble dealing with that, right? I think, because he was never really blocking there, he should have attacked for 4. Got us to 22, then if he ever does deal with our creature, we'll have a lower life total. Yeah, that's fine. He should have done that in our draw step, not in our upkeep. Hey, look, an aura. I'm just going to attack for it first and play this post-combat. Well, that first strike, I'm pretty certain we're okay. Alright. So he's probably going to violin a Lord, like a Drog Skull Captain here. So we'll expect his creatures to go up to a 3/3, a 3/3, a 3/2, and a 3/3. Oh wait, so we should have actually played our all the glitters here. Alright, that's pretty bad from me. Okay, well, I guess he didn't have it. Because yeah, I was in trouble then. I was in a lot of trouble if he did have it. So bring in our removal, obviously it's good against spirits. And we'll take out maybe our more expensive spells, a couple of cores, and probably a Griffspoon. Loses... actually no, Griffspoon's better than Cartouche. We want to be able to block their creatures, especially when we're on the draw, right? Okay, well, we can keep this. It doesn't have a 1-mana aura, but it has our creature, our land, and double Daybreak, so, and a removal spell. I mean, if we draw the aura, we're good. Alright, so if you're in a spirit deck, you really want to have a turn 1 play. It's really not good to blank on your turn 1 play. Normally you want Aethervial, Noble Hierarch, or Mausoleum Wanderer. Okay, so he had a Flash Speed Spectral Sailor, that makes more sense. Alright, hoping not to brick here. Alright, we brick. Yikes. Well, we had 2 draws to get us there, and we're pretty... Well, we had 22 1-mana auras in our deck, and we took out 2 2-mana auras, so we had... and a 1-mana aura, so we had... we had 21 1-mana auras in the deck that we could have hit, and we didn't. Feels bad. I don't mind trading that scout with the Spectral Sailor there. He's missed his land drop, okay. And we're missing our aura drop. Let's see if we can find anything here. Nothing helpful. See if we can trade with the Mausoleum Wanderer. Then we'll just play our other Boggle. The more I trade 1 for 1 here, the better. Wow, he's letting me do it. Okay, that's so good for us. Because we just used our creature as removal spells there. 1-mana removal spells that didn't give him land. I'm sure we didn't have our tempo, but we weren't going to have it anyway. Alright, so now this path is useless. And we tank again. We will draw an aura one day, and hopefully our daybreaks don't get counted when that day comes. Drog Skull Captain, sure. It's going to be very hard to remove these creatures now because we have to use 2 removal spells on Drog Skull. We're just drawing bloody 1-mana creatures. This is so dumb. No. At best, we're going to be able to catch a Phantasmal Image, but that's only if Phantasmal Image doesn't copy Drog Skull. Which, you know, it will. So now we can't remove anything. Alright, we're on 2. Aura. Holy crap. How many cards deep was it? There it is. Well, that was a little bit crazy. He's had Kira 2 games in a row. Let's remove these Dramokas and add in a couple of auras. Still pretty on the fence about this. Core Spirit Dancer here. Alright, 2 no-landers, and this is a pretty decent 5. So bottom, done. And lead on our Temple Garden, because we didn't really want either of the 2 cards we bottomed. They weren't particularly amazing. Alright, so opponent does have Aethervial in the deck. Forest is pretty useless. Take a Temple Garden here. Just in case he's holding up like a Path to Exile or something, then I can still get a land out of it. That's for later if they path the spirit, the soldier token, or a Core Spirit Dancer. You know, Forest was not the best draw there. Alright, no, that's a really, really good draw. As long as it resolves. Probably should have held my forest in hand there, just to make him think twice about countering the Sentinel's Eyes if he had a Force of Negation. Because if he had Force of Negation, and we had 1 card in hand, he might think, oh, he's playing the worst aura first, I might want to counter the next aura. But yeah, he didn't have it. We've got a big, gross, flying, first strike vigilance guy. Alright, let's attack. So we'll let the Vial trigger respond. It's a Phantom, so with this he should probably block the Warrior token with the Mausoleum Wanderer. Unless he's going for like some sort of wacky triple block, but I don't think that's smart. Really? Really? Okay, so we kill the Mausoleum Wanderer, and our Boggle doesn't die. And then we can end of turn Path the Phantom and kill the Selfless Spirit on... Oh, you know what he's going to do. He's going to sack the Selfless Spirit in response here. Do. Yeah, so when he does that, giving them indestructible until end of turn. I think our best move is to try and path the Supreme Phantom here. In response, he can sack the Mausoleum Wanderer, or he can just rattle chains and blow us out. Man, that's annoying. That's so annoying. Because yeah, if that path went off and resolved, so now we've got a choice if we want to cast Sentinel's Eyes on our token. I don't think we do. And yeah, that was resolved. His Mausoleum Wanderer went down to a 2/2. Alright, now we're super far behind. He's got another spirit. Alright, we just lose. That's fine. GG. Well played. Yeah. Our hand really didn't line up well into his hand at all. And I don't know, maybe we don't want removal at all against his deck, but yeah. That's what we had. It didn't do too much for us. It wasn't such a crash hot scenario. I mean, surely he's bringing in Deputy of Detentions, so you kind of need it, but yeah. Didn't play out the best for us. Yes, also on like a critical turn. The turn we attacked and he blew us out. We didn't draw like a Daybreak Coronet or an Ethereal Armor or anything. All that glitters. We're just attacking with a 6/4 with like one of 3 different stats. Maybe we don't attack there. I don't know. Maybe it was wrong to attack there, and we should have because we predicted what he was doing, right? Apart from his blocks, maybe, but well, we're on the play, and this hand is trash. This hand is better. We're looking for a white source of mana though. A little bit of Blood Moon Assurance here. But Sentinel's Eyes is pretty weak on its own. Okay, we're versing Tron. So not bricking on a white mana source would be nice. Alright. So that's a really good draw. Means we get to attack for 4. And now if we could draw a white mana source next turn, be really excellent. Alright, Ancient Stirrings is okay. Found tower, which is annoying. And he's already got the plant. I guess, wait, no, he found tower, which is a duplicate. Alright, we got our white mana source, so that's really, really good for us. All we're missing is totem armor here, but we're great other than that. And then, like, if he plays Khan, if he's even got the third Tron source, no? Okay, wow. If he's cracking that map, we just win. Alright, we just win. So he gets to the mine, he's got access to 2 mana. His best move is play a Walking Ballista on 1. Relic, crack relic. Relic map. Alright, well we just attack for lethal now. Got there. Good stuff. Good stuff. So we want our suppression field. We want our force of vigor. Don't really want anything else. Not really expecting chalice. So all that glitters is sort of mana inefficient, right? Although it's better against blast zone, so that's something to consider. Might just trim out these cartouche, I reckon, and then a sentinel size. Yeah, I reckon that. So into field to force of vigor. And I mean the hand's capable, but it doesn't have any business aura in it. There's no ethereal armor. It does have a rancor, but I'm still not a fan of this. Alright, I'm way happier with this hand, so we'll keep this. I think we bottom probably the ethereal armor here. Alright, if our opponent's got natural Tron, that's gonna really suck. Of course, Spirit Dancer is not so good into natural Tron. Well, if they go natural Tron Khan, we're losing anyway, right? If they go, you know, crack Expedition map, play Oblivion Stone, we still have a game. Just a worm coil. Just a worm coil. 5 mana? What are you doing? 5 mana is not anything. Alright, Oblivion Stone's fine. We can get our totem armor. I'm guessing that's getting Blast Zone. So we might want to stagger our totem armors here. Go like Spider, Umbra, Daybreak, attack, and then cast Hyena, Gristburn later on. Got Tower instead of Blast Zone. I think that's wrong. So we'll start with Spider Umbra. Let's go all that glitters here. Damn, if I knew that was Rancor, I would have gone Sentinel's Eyes into Rancor. So the good thing here is... Oh wait, no. He'd have protection from Blast Zone. She'd have protection from Blast Zone. But I don't think our opponent would have enough mana to activate both the Oblivion Stone and Blast Zone in the same turn. So even if you fetch that. So Ugin. GG. Alright, like, we're just not beating that card right. Alright, let's bring in this Sentinels, take out a Grispoon. It's easy to reoccur from the graveyard. And... hope to not get Ugined. This is not a very good hand, but we'll keep it. Hopefully we draw Force of Vigor. Start of our next turn, so we can cash in Dryad Arbor on the map or star or whatever he's playing on turn 1. Probably should have started Misty Rainforest there. Thin the deck of a Temple Garden. It's hard because, like, it's a very aggressive 2-aura hand, but it's not got anything after that. Rancor's a pretty good draw. Nice aggressive attack here. Hope for Rancor, Ethereal Armor, Daybreak, or All That Glitters for our next turn. Then we'll attack for 4. An extra 2 for 7. Unless we draw one of those other cards. Alright, Star's good. The fact he's spending his turn playing that. Is he just missed on a land drop? He's going to crack Star for green, Ancient Stirrings, and then use his map to find the other piece after. Alright, that gives us time. Or double map. Force of Vigor would be so good here. Oh, that's really good too. Holy crap, that is a good draw. So we'll play it pre-combat because it buffs our and Ethereal Armor. Alright, we should be getting there. This should lock him off of doing anything. And we've got lethal with Trample. His best move is like a Walking Ballista on 1. Or an O-Stone, which he can't crack. And he's just realized he can't crack his Expedition map, I imagine. Cool. Alright. Suppression Field's good. Gets us there. Yeah, that Tron deck was not scary at all. Pretty happy with how that went. Alright, so we're in the draw, but we're still going to keep this. Giver of Runes. I smell a death in taxes. Let's use this fetch land as quick as we can. I'm probably going to jam Core Spirit Dancer next turn. Mono white hate bears? Interesting. That changes things. I'm jamming auras. Especially with Giver being able to block our creatures. We want to get as much damage on the table as quick as possible here. Eldrazi Temple? Please don't. Please do not play Thought-Knots here. Ah, Stoneforge Mystic is fine. We can beat that. So this next turn is going to be annoying. We leave ourselves super vulnerable to Flicker Wisp if we go all in on Glade Cover Scout here. Sort of Feast and Famine in hand though. That's not Batterskull. He might already have Batterskull in hand. I'm pretty sure if he got this, it means he's got Batterskull in hand, right? Or he's just trying to go big. Let's tap our mana, right, shall we? So we've got 6 power and we can, yeah, we can attack here. Alright, let's get our life total back up a little bit. If we draw land next turn, we can double Aura and attack. Thought-Knots here, that's fine. We've already resolved our Daybreak Coronet, so this is way less important. He's probably taking Ethereal Armor here. Yep. So can we attack here? Is the question, because he's got double Giver of Runes, so probably not. No, we can't attack. Because he'll just block with Thought-Knot and Thalia, give both creatures protection from green, and then we'll take 6 damage. I was supposed to play Glade Cover Scout second main. I've been missing little cues like that too much tonight. Good thing is we're not in a rush to end this game here. Alright, so that's a good card to draw. And we still can't attack just yet. So we'll just be patient for now. He's going to use Stoneforge Mystic, that's fine. Interesting, no Batterskull. This is like a mono white Thalia bears or Stoneforge bears. Still, the creatures he's got out are very problematic. Yeah, that's a 6 damage Thoughtknot's here there. Probably just gonna jump with the Glade Cover Scout here. Okay. Jump with the... wait, what? Oh, it's got like full-time pro green? That's splendid, right? Alright, so we continue to grow our Glade Cover Scout. So if we attack here, he's got a total of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 power, and we've got 11 toughness, but we have first strike damage, so we can attack. Probably going to block with like Stoneforge Thoughtknot and give both creatures... oh wait, no, you can add in the Stoneforge and another giver. I wouldn't block with Thalia because it blocks less trample damage. So you can put a giver in there. Yep, okay, he's got the right call now. So then we trample 3 damage over the top. Well, it's not chipping for a lot, but it's chipping for a little bit. So here, if he attacks with his Thoughtknots here, we can probably just kill him. I think he knows that. Alright, so I guess here comes the Battle Skull. Stupid phone notification. Sort of fire and ice. Wow. Giving it pro white, is he? Okay. Opponent's going hard here. So we can't block with anything. So we'll discard the core, and then we can play Rancor and attack for a lot of damage. I mean, he could like another Thoughtknots here, remove it, but that happens, I guess. Then we can just rip something off the top of our deck, but we're attacking for 13 trample in any case. I'm not sure if him attacking there is the smartest. I think it's a little bit hasty. Because he had 11 damage on me. Well, Flicker Wisp is fine. What's he flickering? His Stoneforge, maybe? Alright. He's just conceded, so on to the next game. So he's on Stoneforge plans, so these could be good. Some number of paths should be good, and suppression field should be good. Because he's got Flicker Wisp and he's mono white, he's probably got Eldrazi Displacer as well. So I think I want to trim on non-first strike stats for when he does stuff with Flicker Wisp. So like Grispoon and Sentinel's Eyes. I think I want to remove another Sentinel's Eyes. Just go that. Difficult hand. I think I do keep it, and I'll just lead on Boggle into core. Opponent mulliganed, so that's good for us. The issue with the hand is we've only got one aura. The plus side with the hand is we've got removal and core Spirit Dancer and a Boggle, so and land we need. I mean, yeah. Alright, well it looks a lot better after drawing that. Let's go with core Spirit Dancer. If he wants to remove it, he has to spend exactly Path to Exile, and then we'll get mana to play out our hand. Even if he Thought-Knot is here, I'm okay with that. Goodbye Daybreak. So probably putting Rancor on Scout here. Is it even a decision? Wow, he removed Path? That seems a bit odd. So we've missed on 2 land drops now. Oh well. We've been drawing auras, but we need to hit a land to play around that Thalia. We're just taking this attack. We're going low. Give is fine. Displacer, yep, so that's the Displacer we thought we'd see. So that only exiles creatures, which is good for us. And we'll get 1 attack in here, at least to gain some life. Our opponent can Flicker Wisp our Daybreak Coronet to the bin, but we just need to get our life total a bit higher at the moment. Actually, you can Flicker Wisp, he doesn't have the mana for that, no. Yeah, I was gonna say you can cast Flicker Wisp and then flicker the Flicker Wisp with Displacer, but you can't do that just yet. Wow, he's just passed to us. And he's going to cast Thought-Knots here on our draw step. Okay, well, I guess that kind of makes sense. Enters back tapped. So we draw a card and then he gets to take a card out of our hand. I mean, no matter what, we can cast 2 auras here, right? Or we can cast a Daybreak. I don't think this is that good for our opponent. Yeah, you have to target me with the Thought Knot ability. Alright, that's sweet. So now he can't lock us off Rancor. Probably just takes Ethereal Armor here. He took a Rancor? What? Seems odd. Like, because we're getting trample anyway, so what's the point of taking one of them away? He might as well take away the thing that grows our creature an enormous amount. So attack for lethal. He can give his Displacer protection and block. And go to 1. I think we got there. He could still play something stupid like Settle the Wreckage, but it would cost him a life on Silent Clearing, so he could play Blessed Alliance. So I guess we play around Blessed Alliance and attack with Core next turn. So yeah, that's something important to note. Alright, he's killed himself. Yeah, cool. Got there, 3-1. Not too bad at all. Alright, so we won the dice roll. We've already versed this person. I have a feeling like this was Mono Red Prowess, this guy. Alright, we found a hand we can keep. We'll bottom this. We'll bottom... I mean, Snow Forest is pretty useless, right? Yeah, so we'll bottom that, done. Okay, so this guy's playing the combo deck. The what's the gosh darn thing's called combo deck? What's the... I'm so tired, I can't think. Yawgmoth combo deck. So you got a Blood Artist. Let's Strangleroot Geist, that's fine. Alright, well we drew a land, so that's pretty excellent. Can be important to keep our life total high here, because if he doesn't have Blood Artist, he needs to have half the amount of life we have to combo us. Without Blood Artist, he needs Jareth's Messenger plus Yawgmoth, and then he needs more than half our life. So as long as we gain a lot of life, it should be okay. I don't think we're quite going to gain enough here, because he's just going to chump block with Yawgmoth. And then he can deal 30 damage to us if he plays this thing out. Rip. Alright. If he's not going to go for it, then I'll just attack him again. That's fine. So he needs to go for this before I get life here. Oh, he has to remove a counter. Yeah, so he's going for it. That's fine. He knows his combo. That's fine. He's got us. Alright, so here we want removal. And suppression field's really good too. Rest in Peace can stop their undying triggers, so that's also really good. That's about it. So, cards to remove, probably all that glitters. Grispin would have been nice then. Cartouche doesn't seem particularly good. Sentinel's Eyes doesn't seem particularly good. Core can just die to like Fatal Push, maybe a couple of her out. I'm probably not doing a 9 cardboard, by the way. I'm just thinking. So 19 1-mana auras still. It's not too bad. Alright, let's go that. Felt way better when I had Hushbringer, but that's fine. We can keep this, but it's not amazing. It's like super awkward. Have to lead on Dryad, which means we can't lead on Boggle. Hope Dryad lives. Alright. See how we go. Let's see how we go. So I'd prefer to get my Boggle out here and get some sort of aura on him. Yep. Wall of Roots is fine. Wow, he didn't block the warrior token, which is weird. Let's get this rest in peace out there. Shut off his combo, so now he'll have to Assassin's Trophy the rest in peace. It's fine. So we get into 10, we're up to 24. We're at a very healthy life total. Ethereal Armor would give us the kill next turn. I don't think he can kill us this turn. You need to Assassin's Trophy plus Jarrus Messenger. So let's get some more flying on. My guess is he's got like a Court of Calling here. Maybe he gets some destroy effects. Sorry, Collected Company. Could be pretty dead here. Alright, so we got him to 5. Now he needs both removal for Rest in Peace plus a Blood Artist and a creature that has Undying. There's the Abrupt Decay. So you got Blood Artist and Yawgmoth. Or Blood Artist land Strangleroot Geist. Might as well cast this in case he's got a 1 mana removal spell. If we can remove 1 aura here, but I think we're okay. Chord for Blood Artist, and then Chord for Yawgmoth. I don't think that's going to do it for you. Chord for Birds of Paradise. Okay, that'll do something. Well played. Well played. My Dryad Arbor. Okay, I guess he drew Blossoming Defense that turn. Might as well start trying to go wide here. Goodbye, creature token. Finding his Yawgmoth would be really nice right about now. So you got another chord. Chord for 3. I wouldn't be surprised if he got Blood Artist here, and if he doesn't, Blood Artist is almost certainly in his hand. Alright, he got Jarrus. So he needs Blood Artist here to not lose to his Yawgmoth trigger. So, alright, we scraped on through. Holy moly. Alright, so he's got Court of Calling, which makes me want Cage. So super annoying how he's blocking all my creatures that game. Super annoying. We can't really keep this. Like, we could fetch Dryad, then play Grafdigger's Cage and Rancors, and then we've only got green mana, and then we've got a 6, 7, and an 8-2 Vigilance with no other stats, so it's pretty bad. Alright, this is way better, so we'll keep this. Bottom the Dryad Arbor. Talking hard. Blank on the land draw. Jarrus is fine. Alright, well, Grafdigger's Cage is not going to do very much here, but maybe he needs to cast a Court of Calling to get his combo. But we couldn't play Suppression Field, so Cage seems better than just playing a Rancor and attacking. Second Jarrus. Alright. Ethereal Armor's good. I think we're on chump block mode at the moment though. And hope he doesn't have Abrupt Decay and just blow us out. Really? Alright, let's use our one of Sentinel's Eyes post board. So we took one out. Get some damage. Interesting. Could be this Cage just really screwed our opponent hard. Yep, trample 6. I don't know why he stopped attacking with his Jarrus messengers. I think they would have gone to 4/3s and he would have been able to go wide and do 6 damage to us. Oh, sorry, 4 damage to us. But yeah. Let's cast our Daybreak and that should hopefully clench it. Double Rancor was an extra 3 damage though, so we probably should have done that. Alright, we got there. We deal exactly enough damage. We did. Okay. Oh damn. Yeah, that last game was lucky. I don't think we should have won it with how slow our hand played out, but I think the Graph Diggers might have just been really good against a Court of Calling or a Collected Company. But yeah, deck did the deck thing, and frustrated the misery out of our opponents. Not, no, I'm not super sold of all the glitters at the moment. I think the 1-mana auras are fine. Maybe even just cut Sentinels altogether in the current meta for an extra Cartouche and Gristboon or an extra Spider Umbra or two. Yeah, like the only matchup where we really want it is like Mono Red Prowess pretty well. Death Shadow, it's nice, but normally the Death Shadow's too big for it. Yeah. No, it was good go for the deck against a good variety of decks, and some decks we haven't been really seeing, like Bant Flash. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I'll wrap this one up there. If you enjoyed it, please let me know below, and yeah, cheers, we'll see you next time.